guys, I'm coming to you with Catalina's 6-month update. 6 months already. How can that be? How is my baby girl half of a year? It just flies by. I know I say that every time, but this is just crazy because it's such a big one. She's half of a birthday and it's just totally crazy. And it's a big one because she's doing so much more now. I think 6 months was a huge turning point for her. She just seems to be every day doing something. She's 6 months in 1 week and a few days, and she seems to be, ever since hitting that mark, just like bam bam bam, doing something new or changing. So it's been really awesome, been really incredible. She's not with me because she's up taking a nap, naps have been going better. She takes probably only like half an hour, 1 in the morning, but then we've been getting a good hour to 2 hour nap in the afternoon, so that's been awesome. We did have a little problem with her sleeping habits like a week ago. It was getting to be ridiculous. She wouldn't go to sleep at night, and it would be like 11, 12 o'clock before she'd go down, and only then if she was in bed with me. So I don't know what was going on, but we decided that enough was enough and to transition her to her bedroom last Sunday. We were gone all day. She really didn't get good naps, so by the time we got home she was exhausted and just ready to go to sleep. So we were like, this is it, this is how it's going to be. We're putting her in her room, and she fell asleep and she slept through the night till like 5:30. So that's what we've been doing, is just we've kind of committed to, we need to get her in her room. I know her pediatrician had said before we needed to be working on it by 6 months, so I've been dreading it. I like having her in our room. Clint's been all for it. He loves having our room back for us. And I've been okay actually, because my compromise has been when she gets up for that first morning feeding at 5:30, 6:30, whatever it is, I change her diaper and bring her back to our room and feed her in bed with me, and then we go back to sleep for a couple more hours. And so I still get my snuggle time with her, and it's just, we still have our room. So I feel like it's a really good compromise and something that I can handle, she can handle, and Clint can handle. And I mean, she's growing up, but we're doing good with it. So I really, really like that. Now her big thing for today, which today's the 21st in case I don't get this uploaded today, which I probably won't, is she had a tooth come through. You can't see it, but you can definitely feel it. It's completely broken through. I swear for like the last month and a half it's been really, really close. You could feel like it really hard and kind of bumped up right there on the bottom, but there was just no tooth. But today it's through, and she keeps just running her tongue over it. It's really funny because she just can't leave it alone. She wants to mess with it. I think she can feel it. And so that's really exciting. I wonder how many more teeth are really quickly behind it, because she's been teething, it seems like forever, and she's not always chewing in that spot, it's other spots, so there's got to be more. I think they're going to start popping up like crazy, but I think that kind of explains maybe some of her crankiness last week. I don't know. But that was really, really exciting that it came through. She's such a big girl now with a tooth, and she's got more hair. It's like teeth and hair growing like crazy. Her hair, it's still like a really light brown or dark blonde, and it's coming in, it's just getting a lot thicker. It's not like thick by like some of the babies I've seen that are close to her age, not by any means, but like when her hair's greasy from putting suntan lotion on her, or if it's wet, you can see it a lot more because it makes it darker, and it's just definitely filling in nicely and getting thick. And speaking of filling in, she's getting to be a little chunky monkey. I don't know how much she weighs. I've been trying to make her doctor's appointment for a 6-month checkup for a while, and I don't know. I don't have a date for it yet, so I don't know when she'll get in. It looks like it'll be more like 7 months when she gets in, but we'll find out then how much she weighs. So I really don't know, but she's like filled out so much, so I'll have to include pictures or video or something, because she's not chubby by any means, but she's not like a skinny, scrawny baby anymore. Definitely. Let's see, so another big thing she's doing is dancing. Dancing like crazy. At first we thought it was like ride the horsey, because she likes to do that, But then it just would be like, there'd be no music, but she'd just start kind of doing it, and I'm like, well, is it ride the horse or is it dancing? And then it just progressed more because she'd do it when music was on. So she'll do it without music, and then I'll turn music on and she goes absolutely nuts, like just shaking, and it has progressed. Like, it started off as just like this little like ride the horsey movement, like bouncing, but now it's like she'll shake her head, she head bang, she puts her arms out, and she gets so excited over it. It is so adorable. The first night that she was really getting into it, I was laughing so hard. I had her on my lap, and she realized she was making me laugh, so she would do it and then like stop and watch me laugh, and she'd laugh a little bit, and then she'd do it some more. It was so stinking cute, and I was laughing so hard I had like tears coming down my face, and I just love watching her laugh and dance. It's so cute. And Remington even, he sits there laughing at her too, because she smiles, like she knows she's making you laugh and smile, that she's making you happy, and it's so adorable. I don't think I've caught it on video yet. I need to, because it's just too adorable, and she does it all the time, so I'll have to catch it really soon. What she's added into the dancing, and she just started doing this yesterday, is like no. I don't think has any idea what it means, but she just like shakes her head no, and then sometimes while she's dancing she does it, but even when she's not, she just learned she can like shake her head very vigorously no. She was doing like kind of head banging before, but not so much like a yes, but this is like no. Another big thing is she loves to swim. I know I mentioned it before when we went to the Dominican that she did really good in the water, but we've put our pool up. We have just a little above ground Intex pool, and she does really good in it. She loves the water. She will splash the water up into her face, and she kind of looks shocked, and then she just goes right back to swimming. Like literally swimming, like she splashes with her hands and arms and then kicks with her feet. So she could be a really early swimmer. I wouldn't be surprised. Like Remington was really good in the water, but maybe it wasn't as shocking with him because being a summer baby, he was almost 1 when he was really in the water for the first time. But with her being like 5 to 6 months, seeing her in the water and act this way, it seems really early and just really funny. And I'm really thankful that she likes the water, that both of my kids do, because we have a niece who hates the water, and she's even older than Remington, and she can't stand to be splashed. She doesn't like to get in the water. She cries, and I would not want to be dealing with that. So I love that my kids love the water. We've been in the pool as a family. Like, we get in together, we get out together. We don't have to treat her even special because she's a baby. I mean, obviously holding her, but we've got a little floaty thing for her to go in, and she does all right in it, but she'd prefer to just be held and be out loose. And Remington's the same way. Loves to just like be in the water, and I love it because he's big enough now to just, you know, be in the water, and he can touch, but he can swim, but we haven't really had him in deep enough water to see how he would do with swimming. So it's just been really awesome, though. I love that we're spending time as a family in the water, and that she loves like splashing and everything. It's great. She's doing really good at sitting up. I actually just had her out a little bit ago sitting up with her her boppy pillow behind her, and just in case she like flopped back, I didn't want her head to hit hard against the floor, but she was doing really good just sitting up, playing with toys, and it seems like every day is like longer and longer. She can sit up without falling. She starts to catch herself. Like now she can like lean to the sides and catch herself with her arms a little bit. If she's busy playing with toys, sometimes she still goes face first and still can like flop back and doesn't catch herself whatsoever. She's not getting in the sitting position on her own yet. I mean, we have to still put her in it, but again, I don't think it'll be too long before she figures that out, and she'll be, you know, doing it herself, which will be really nice, because she gets bored and it's like you don't know what she wants, and so you try different things, but she really does like to sit and play with her toys now. Sometimes I'll lay her and she'll play with them, but she likes to roll over and push the toys away, so then she can't get them. So sitting up is kind of like a whole new freedom, and she's not crawling yet, but she's close. She pushes herself up, and it's like she doesn't get on all fours quite yet, but she can scoot around and like circles and get to things sort of, but not really inching yet. She's really close though. It won't be too much longer, I don't think. My mom says a couple weeks, but I would probably say within the next month, probably, that she'll get it figured out. But with her doing new stuff every day, who knows, maybe it will be just like tomorrow. Today she was also moving her walker. You can tell she's getting longer because she can touch a lot better in her walker, and her Johnny jumper, we actually probably should be moving it up because she can put her feet down flat and actually bounce probably more than she needs to. We could lift her up a little bit in it, but she loves her Johnny jumper too, and she dances in it and goes crazy and about knocks herself out, but it's so funny. In her walker, she moves it. She doesn't realize she's doing it. I mean, she does. She'll like dance around, and I think she knows it's scooting a little bit, but she hasn't figured out she can make it go. Today she managed to turn it and move like probably 15-20 feet across the room, so she can definitely move it. She just doesn't realize she's doing it. Now, one thing she does realize she can do is like, she realizes she has consequences for her hands. Like, she loves to look at shadows, and so she'll see shadows on the ground or on the couch or something, and she'll be moving her hands to watch her shadow move. And that seems really, really early to me. I don't remember Remington ever really doing that and like acknowledging it, but she's been doing that for quite a while, probably at least a month, and she just sees that she can make the shadows move, and she loves to watch them, so she moves the shadows. It's really, really neat to see her just entertaining herself with it. It's really cute. I know I mentioned that, you know, she flips over and all that. She rolls both ways really easily in her crib, not in her crib, laying on the ground when I'm trying to do diaper changes. That's always fun. It just depends on the day how ornery she's going to be with flipping over while I'm trying to change her diaper. If I don't have a diaper ready, she definitely flips over and is like, see ya, I'm busy trying to find stuff to play with. But we're still cloth diapering, and I'll make a whole nother update on that. And I know I say I always am going to, but I'm really, really going to this time. That's my goal between 6 and 7 months, is to do a cloth diaper update. I figured that'd be a good time to do it anyways, and we're now using pockets, which I'll talk more about in that, because before we were using pre-folds and covers. Up until about 5 months we switched over. As far as foods go, she is eating some solids, usually once or twice a day. We give her cereal and something else. She loves sweet potatoes, loves them. She goes crazy over them. We are a little leery of what to introduce to her because we gave her, it was squash and squash and something, and she had diarrhea from it, so it took almost a whole week for her to get back to normal from that incident. So I don't know how much longer we'll be so leery, but right now we're just kind of hesitant to give her much. She's definitely a mommy's girl. She loves me over anybody else, and like when she was only wanting to go to sleep with me last week, it just like solidified. She definitely still needs me. We went to a fish fry a couple weeks ago, and we saw my cousin there, and she just like, here, give her to me, like as soon as we walked up, and I handed her, and she like screamed bloody murder. So then I took her back right away, and she instantly quit crying. So my cousin's like, you little booger, and she started crying as soon as she touched her. So it was really funny that she acted that way, and I realized, wow, you know, with people she's not familiar with, we still have to let her warm up to them before you just hand her off. As far as other people, like my mom, my dad, Clint's mom, she does really good with them. You know, she doesn't have to really warm up to them. She's overall just happier. Like the colic seems to be really doing better, like digestion-wise. She's not as gassy, it seems like. So we're doing really good on that front. I just think she gets a little extra clingy still. I still swear she says mama, and like she looks at me, and she'll even kind of like put her arms out for me, or if she's really grouchy and tired, she'll say mama. So I think she definitely knows more what it means, or at least she knows it gets my attention. Now whether she knows that means it's me, I don't know, but she knows it's like a little soft spot for me. I do love her being a mommy's girl. I'm not going to complain about that, especially since it's gotten better and she's not as clingy. But I think that's pretty much it, and I can hear her crying, which I don't know if she's really gone to sleep then, but I better go check on her, and I'll update you guys more again soon. And I really appreciate you guys following me along my journey, whether it was from the very beginning while we were trying to conceive her and doing IVF, or while it was during my pregnancy, or now since she's been born. I definitely appreciate everybody, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. So, bye.
Okay, go ahead, dance, baby girl. I want to see you dance. You're not gonna dance? I want to see you go crazy dance. Baby girl.